What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? I guess I gotta. What up, y'all? What up, Twitter world? We're here. We're live. The single biggest live event. I mean, honestly, in history, the Super Bowl is a little. I mean, it's close, but it's not. It's really honestly has nothing in comparison to the live Apple unboxing. What's going on, y'all? I'm excited to be here. Honestly, I'm excited to interact. We're excited to freaking open this puppy up. So, I mean, we got a pretty large box here. It is packed freaking full of Apple products. It is to the brim. I mean, I think there's like newspaper and all that kind of jazz in it. I don't think it's literally packed to the brim with old Apple products, but we have what I believe is 8, maybe 9, 10, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, this stream is better and bigger than the Super Bowl. So honestly, y'all, let's grab the scissors. Let's cut right into this box and see what treasures lie inside. So for this first puncture right here, y'all. Ooh. All right, first puncture. Nope. Okay. Alrighty, we are. We're in. All right, let's take a look at this puppy. So I know of a couple things in here. I don't know of a couple others. So I'm gonna try being. Ooh. So yeah, maybe I was right when saying it was literally packed full to the brim. So let's look at this already right here. I mean, we're talking. All right, we got this right here, y'all. This looks to be some sort of box. We got another box. There's 2 boxes. Count out the boxes with me, y'all. 1, 2 boxes. We got a 3rd box right here. We got a 4th box right here. We got a 5th box right freaking here, y'all. What is it? 6? 6 boxes? I lost track. We got a 7th, little tiny baby box, about the size of the palm of my hand here. We keep going. I think we got one more box in here. We can get it out. Is that everything? Let's make sure. Alrighty. And that would be, we'll just put that one off frame here. The what? 8th box? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 freaking boxes. Lot of boxes. So honestly, y'all, I think what's best is if we just jump right freaking into this. Obviously we got a lot of boxes, it's gonna take a lot of time. So we're gonna go ahead here and I'm just gonna lay out all of the boxes. I'm gonna try my best to keep them all in frame here. So let's see, let me take a swig of my water and we'll just go in order from smallest to largest boxes, I guess. Leave the best for last. So clearly this is the smallest. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8 right there, y'all. So let's just go ahead. There we go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab them and we'll go from there. So let's start with the littlest box right here. This thing is absolutely tiny. It still seems to be very perforated. I think I could probably just, yep, I can just pull it off to reveal. Let's see what's in this box here. Ooh, little paper baggie. We have, I mean, look at this right here. It's a little lighting's a little difficult, but that's fine. We'll make it through. We have a iPod Shuffle 2nd generation here. Wow, this thing is literally, I mean, this thing is tiny. These things were tiny. I have no idea how much they actually cost back in the day because nowadays they still set you back like 50, 60 bucks. But this looks to be the teal blue. Yeah, I guess teal blue. I mean, I'm open to being corrected on that one. But it looks to be the teal blue iPod Shuffle 2nd generation. I don't think there's anything on this. Now, what's really interesting about this is if we actually look at it, I'll show you guys right here. That right there is you see here, there's no charging port. And that was the crazy thing about this, was that the headphone jack and the charging port were the same port, which means this charges from a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, and you listen to it through a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, which was really probably said something about where Apple was going as a company in like 2006, 2007, and it's honestly, it's absolutely tiny. It is so small. And I don't think there's anything on this, and I don't even have the charger to look if anything's on this, so I think we're just going to go ahead and toss it back in the box. We're just going to toss that right back in the box. We had a little bag to go with it. I'm not sure where it went, but we'll find it later if need be. Let's go ahead and take that out of frame, and let's open up this puppy. This puppy, it looks to be the size of a phone of some sort, maybe an iPod, maybe a phone. We will see. Let's go ahead and open this puppy up. Open it up. Here, let me bring it down on the floor here to open it up for you guys. There we go. All right, and to reveal what's inside it. Ooh, okay. We are revealing here, for the first time, what looks to be an Ipod Touch. An Ipod Touch 4th gen? Yes, this is a 4th generation Ipod Touch. So if you guys don't remember in the last stream, I had a 1st and a 2nd generation Ipod Touch, but this is a 4th generation. I don't have them here. I have another Ipod Touch 1st gen, another Ipod Touch 2nd gen, another Ipod Touch 3rd gen in the box. So we'll compare them when they're all here. This boots up, I believe, but I believe the battery's fried. Let's just go ahead and let's take this off of the box here. This thing is nice. This thing is cute. This is about the size that I remember Ipod Touches being. Of course, my parents made me put them in a case because I break them all the time because they're little tiny glass things. I described them last stream as something that is just a perfect weight and width and size to just chuck. It feels like I could skip this on a lake like 20 times. If you guys have ever felt that size rock in your hand, that's like, this is prime chucking rock. Maybe that's just me, and maybe that says something about my mental state that I'm not quite ready to talk about yet, but it's prime for chucking. Now, I do have a charger. I believe it is this one. It's actually a Firewire Charger. I don't want to give away too much, but we're going to see if it boots up. We're going to see what's on it. Don't worry. All of that will be revealed in time. Yeah. So we will be checking the music on it. No stress, no worries. And we'll be checking the music on all of this if I have the actual chargers for it. So that's not something you guys need to stress about. But let's go ahead and open this up. This is the Firewire Charger. I'm like 99.99% sure this is the Firewire Charger. So Firewire was something that was added by Apple early to mid 2000s, and it was meant to charge things ultra fast. So essentially, it really only works with some of the earlier generation iPods that we have, but it was basically the first time we had megawatts per hour, or I believe it's what it's called, mega amps per hour, something like that. It is an original Firewire Charger, so this thing, it feels like, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's like, a lot of Apple's chargers are matte, and kind of like have a matte finish. This is shiny, and it feels, at least back in the day, feels more luxurious. So I do have a power strip right over here. So we're gonna go ahead and see if this works. Let's go ahead and plug it in right there. And I did order a second little box here just in case we need it to plug in more things, or if, just in case any of these come with chargers specifically made for them or anything like that. Let's go ahead. Let's pop this little baby out right here, and we're just gonna go ahead and plug it in, and we'll go from there. We'll just keep moving it on, but let's go ahead right there and man, this thing does not want to go in. Plug it in. Let's see if it boots up. It does! It does boot up! It is not a dead screen. It does boot up. I know you guys can barely see that because it's dim as heck, but it does boot up. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to put that off to the side for just a couple minutes while it boots up and charges, and we'll go through it ASAP. But yeah, the Firewire cable was something that Apple created to kind of just charge their stuff fast. The negative part about it was it kind of drained the battery. If you guys know anything about the older lithium batteries, the more you charged them and the faster they died and all that kind of stuff, it just kind of decreased the overall battery life. But it's totally chill, as this is something I believe yeah, it's definitely charging, so we're gonna see something out of it really cool really soon. But without further ado, let's just jump right into the next one, because I'm sure the looking through music part of all of it is gonna be coming really soon after this as well. So let's go ahead and check this out. This is a much, like, nicer, just kind of, this is a heavier box. It feels like, there might be maybe more than one item in here. If you guys can see, I see a little tiny bit of newspaper popping out of the side of that. There's no way you can see that because of how little newspaper it is, but let's just jump right into unboxing it real quick here, y'all. Dive the scissors into it. There we go. Ugh. Man. Duct tape all over the place. There we go. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Hopefully. Oh, man. Ugh, okay. I think that's enough to... There we go. Alrighty. Ugh. We got some Family Circus. Lovely, as always. We have another cable here, which is great. It's a hot pink cable. How fun is that? It's a hot pink cable. Once again, the lighting, just because the lighting in this room is not fantastic when it comes to anything excluding my face. But we do have a hot pink lightning cable here. Not lightning cable, my bad. It's actually called a 30-pin cable. Oh! 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 Y'all, it just booted up. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, let's put this to the side for a second. We have the epic hot pink cable. Let's plug that into our connectors here, just in case we have a device that needs to be charged elsewhere. But, y'all, we have it working. Let's go ahead, let's just boot it right up. Of course, we'll have that beautiful sound for you guys that was so enjoyed last time. Just a quick, ooh, crisp. All right, to look at it, it looks, guys, I have some bad news. This looks pretty bare bones. So it looks like it might have been factory reset. Yes, there's no photos. There's no music. What's specifically interesting about this, though, is that this was the first one that really had a camera. It was the first one that had a camera. I am filming you guys right now. I'm gonna go ahead and swap the camera so you guys can see yourselves. And holy crap, that is awesome. This camera is there's you guys right there, that ring light. But this camera is actually, and of course it might be due to the lighting that is substantially good. This camera is actually legitimately really solid. We're gonna do a quick, yo, what's going on? Oh man, that audio is actually not terrible either. Let's go ahead and do another quick shot right here. Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's me, Lee, coming at you from the Ipod Touch 4. This is the fourth generation Ipod Touch and the first one that actually had a camera, which is what I'm filming with right now. So when the actual video comes out for this, you guys will be able to see that, so it'll be pretty tight. Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's me, Lee, coming at you from the Ipod Touch 4. This is the fourth generation Ipod Touch and the first one that actually had a camera, which is what I'm filming with right now. That's awesome, y'all. That is seriously really freaking cool. That's awesome. So, yeah, but other than that, it looks pretty bare bones. It does say it is 23 degrees Fahrenheit outside, which is 100% inaccurate. It also says that it is currently January 26, 1998, which is also inaccurate and weird because this iPod came out later than that. So I don't know how that error would even come across. But this iPod boots, it works. We're gonna unplug it from the Firewire, even if we can. There we go. I don't know if you guys remember how freaking difficult it was to disconnect and connect things to the Firewire. It was literally, or not even the Firewire, any 30-pin connector. It was literally impossible. So we go ahead right there for the cases, for the people who want to see it. There was actually nothing in there for the manual-wise, but if you want to see it here, it says right there, Ipod Touch. Once again, Apple loves having shiny things, and shiny things don't do well with lights, if you guys don't know that. So, the fourth generation Ipod Touch, first one with the camera, but we got another puppy right here, y'all. Ooh, alright, this also has a car charger in it, which I guess would be useful if I was unboxing whatever this is in the car. Ooh! Okay, I have bad news, everyone. I know what this is. I know what this is. This is another original first generation iPod Touch. So this thing I went on and on and on and on about how I loved so much. But here's the difficult part. So this is not going to charge. This battery died the way that it is packaged keeps it always on, and it died when DHL was delivering it to me, and I have not been able to get it to come back. DHL opened it because I ordered it from overseas. I ordered it from Australia, and as you guys know, just how things have to be imported and all that kind of stuff, basically, they had to open it up to make sure I wasn't buying drugs, which is really annoying because I was trying to buy drugs, and they found out. And the drugs were being stored in the lithium battery, which is why I guess they destroyed it. Of course, I'm joking, but they did destroy my first generation iPod Touch, which sucks, because last stream we had a first generation iPod Touch that also didn't work. So I've gotten my full refund, and next stream, hopefully, fingers crossed, we will get a working first generation iPod Touch. But this right here is the original iPod Touch. It is in box. It's not coming out of there because it is stuck in there. It can come out like this, but then it's gonna have that backing on it right there. So let's say rest in peace, everyone. Rest in peace to this the original iPod Touch for the second try here. But we do have two iPod Touches right there. This is going to be the 4th gen. This is going to be the 1st gen. Looking at just some simple differences from them, I'll bring you guys up to this camera right here. And if we look at just some simple differences, even when it comes to things just like, as you guys can see, the border on the original iPod Touch versus the second one, you just see a lot more room. And of course, the original iPod Touch box is just a tiny bit, I'm talking a teeny bit, thicker. I'm talking literally a couple millimeters thicker, so really nothing to be crazy about. But honestly, y'all, let's just move on to the next one. We take our losses, we take our L's, we take our L's. So, this box is, out of all of the ones that you see here, by far the heaviest box I have here. This box is, it feels like it is packed full of liquid. It is so heavy, which leads me to believe that maybe this is the box that has 2 devices in it. I have a box that has 2 devices in it, so hopefully this is the one that has 2 devices in it. Let's just go ahead and open it right up, y'all. There we go, okay. Oh, did I get it? Okay, well, I thought I had it. We're gonna get this, don't worry, everyone. Ugh. One of these days, it is gonna happen. Okay. We got it! We got it. Oh, there is 2 devices in this puppy. There are 2 devices in this puppy. So let's go ahead. Let's jump out to the first one right here. Ooh, taped bubble wrap. My bad. I didn't realize we were at that point in our lives yet. This seems to be dead. That is concerning information. It does seem to be dead. Okay, let's take it out. It's got a Discovery Audio tag on the back. That's actually really weird because Apple does not make that. That's really, really, really weird. It's kind of scuffed. You know what? We got a Firewire for a reason. Let's hope the battery doesn't die. This is one that I haven't checked yet. While we're waiting for that to charge up. Okay. No. Okay. It booted up. It's got the low power thing on it, which means that the battery works enough to allow for the camera to show. So, in this second one right here, we have another one. Y'all, this one's turning on already. So, okay, we don't have to have any missed time, any missed opportunities, any missed epicness. Oh, did I break it? I did not break it. Okay, so this one does not have a Discovery Audio on it. Oh, wait, hold on. Ooh, another pair of dirty buds, y'all. Another pair of dirty buds, so we can maybe even listen to some music here. Let's have that crisp slide open noise. Ooh, very nice. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Hopefully you could, but I'll just make sure you can. I'll play it one more time for you right next to the mic. We got that. And, of course, that crisp. Ah, beautiful noises. Okay, y'all, I have really good news. We have 1 page of apps. We have 2 page of apps. We have 3 pages of apps. We have 4 pages of apps on here. My personal favorite, just right off the bat, what I see here, I see Yo Mama. This app is called Yo Mama. It is currently booting right now. Oh, snap! You now hold the funniest Yo Mama jokes in the palm of your hand. Press next to begin, y'all. Next. I now present to you all the best Yo Mama jokes that have been placed into the palm of my hand. Yo Mama's so ugly. That's the sound of the other one booting up, which means we get to see what's on that one, but I'm sorry I interrupted. Yo Mama's so ugly. She trick-or-treats on the phone. So, I guess my main complaint with that Yo Mama joke would be that it entirely just doesn't make any sense. So that would be probably my main complaint with it. Let's just go ahead. Yo Mama's so poor, each night she goes to KFC to lick other folks' fingers. Yo Mama's so dumb, when she asked me what kind of jeans I wore, I said yes, and she said, Levi's. These are not good. None of these are good. Okay, let's go ahead. Icy Maker app. Let's go and see if the Icy Maker app will boot up. It does! It already has an ad, so that's great. Oh, alright. Okay, let's try that again. When I clicked cancel on the ad. Okay, here we go. Oh! Cups. We'll go ahead and toss it in that cup. That lid. Yeah, that one will work. Next. Alright, so, just for you guys to see here. Let's see if I can angle it in a way that you can see it here. Maybe if I turn down the brightness. Yeah, let's see if we can turn down the brightness on this thing. Just so maybe you guys can see kind of what I'm looking at on the Epic Icy Maker app here. Icy Maker, does that help at all? Yes! The Icy Maker app. Okay, so we get to choose from some cups here. Wow, there is a lot of cups. Let's go with just the classic icy cup. When it comes to lids, just the classic icy lid. Hopefully you guys can back me up on that decision there. Ooh, hey. Hopefully you guys can hear that. We get to select a flavor. Oops, please select a flavor to continue. Then how? Oh, y'all. There's a lot of flavors to choose from. What is really comedic to me is that you have to pay for 80% of these flavors, which means, and I bet you people did pay. I bet you people paid the price of an icy, probably. I will see how much it actually cost. To create a fake icy. When they could actually just go to the store and pay the same amount of money to create a real icy, they in turn decided to create a fake icy. Honestly, y'all, I'm a big lemon lime fan. Let's just go right with it. Oh. Okay. Are we gonna overflow it? No, okay, it's just a really slow icy. Oh, okay, I think we finished it. Clean the machine with the water hose. Okay, so now we're being a janitor. How fun is this? How absolutely exhilarating. I cannot believe I had the fortune of paying for this. Oh, there it is. Okay, we cleaned the icy machine. There it is, everyone. There's our lemon lime icy. That was a fantastic experience. I hated every second of it. Doodle Jump, the original Doodle Jump. We do have the original Doodle Jump on this, y'all. A lot of my friends have gotten really into Doodle Jump recently, which is really funny. We have the original Doodle Jump here. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't show you guys and play at the same time.
No, just like show it to this guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh crap. Let me go over here.
There we go.
No,
okay,
you
okay.
can like sit like this.
Oh, right. Okay. Hopefully it shows to the best of my ability here. Okay. So this seems to be the Halloween themed one. I'm not very good at Doodle Jump. I was never really good at it. It's kind of why I stopped playing. Well, actually I stopped playing because I decided to do better things. Okay. All right. Wow, that high score is 227,000 points. This guy was really good at Doodle Jump. Oh my gosh. Of course, the classic, one-of-a-kind bubble popping app. How much fun could you have with that? Honestly, y'all, let's just take a look at the music section here. Y'all. We're gonna be claimed for this on the stream, but we got Kanye West on here, or as his name is legally, Ye, which if you guys don't know, Kanye West legally changed his name to just Ye, which is really crazy. Gosh. We got, oh. I don't want to play too long because I don't want the stream to be DMCA takedown, which it can. So we're gonna go ahead and cut that off because, as you know, Lady Gaga does not want anyone streaming her music, even on YouTube. Lady Gaga needs all of my money, which I'm not making on the stream anyway. Anyways, click that in. Of course, if you guys want to sue Lady Gaga for taking all of my money, I'm down to do that for you guys. Just kind of email me. We'll do a civil suit together. So that's that. Let's place that down. I think that's an iPod generation. Yeah, that's an iPod second generation right there. So let's go ahead. It booted up, y'all. Third generation iPod Touch. The one with the weird Discovery Audio logo on it that I showed you guys earlier, which I don't really understand what's up with that. Guys, I have bad news. This thing is also wiped. It's wiped with a boot, which I think even if I got to set up the iPod myself, that would be pretty fun. But this is wiped with a boot, which means it's just this. It's just a blank iOS. Let's actually see what iOS it's running. And we do have a notes page, so maybe there's gonna be some stuff on the notes page. I don't know. Let's see what iOS we're running though. We're currently running iOS 4.2.1. So, quick synopsis kind of about what the heck this is in my hand is this is an iPod Touch, what, third generation, second generation? Third generation iPod Touch, I believe. Yeah, because this is the first, this is the second, this is the fourth, so this would be the third. It is literally aesthetically the exact same. I'm talking literally the exact same build as the iPod Touch 2. It is one-to-one in every single piece and part the exact same, and runs the exact same software. There is one difference about them that made the price point go up $120, which is that this one was made for gaming, which is fun because there is actually more games on the iPod Touch 2 than there is on the iPod Touch 3, but this is the super epic gaming iPod Touch. So if that means anything to you at all, I guess no, but like genuinely they are the same, which means there was not a hardware change that made them better at gaming. It just was marketed as the one for gaming, which is a very Apple move. So we're just gonna go ahead and unplug it. We're gonna put it back in its coffin, and we'll go from there. It does have a very cool little fun bubble background. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably not. That's fine, because it is not really anything interesting. So let's go ahead and pop that puppy in and close it off to create our entire outer box clear case iPod Touch collection. Let's go ahead. Let's knock all this stuff out off stream here, and let me show you what we got here. So we have the iPod Touch 1. We have, here, let me actually bring it over here for you guys. We have the original iPod Touch right over here. We have the iPod Touch 2 right over here, the iPod Touch 3 right over here, and the iPod Touch 4th generation right over here. This one sadly does not boot. This one does boot. This one does boot, and this one also boots as well. So, you know, we got this is really freaking cool. This is really cool. Like, I mean, One of the coolest things that I've ever had the fortune of doing. So, sadly, this is going to bring an end to the stream's Ipod Touch genre, as we still do have quite a few boxes I think you guys can see over there. But let's go ahead and slide these puppies off the screen. Say bye-bye, bye-bye to them. And let's go ahead and slide this puppy right on over here. So this, I know what's in this. And I might want to keep this for last. Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys. This is, I'm gonna give you a little spoiler. This is an iPhone. This is an iPhone. iPhones are really, 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 really hard to get. Should we wait till the end of the stream to show the iPhone? I'm gonna have the one person commenting, which is my lovely, beautiful girlfriend Della, tell me if she wants to wait till the end of the stream to open this, or we can open it now. But I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be really cool. It's an original iPhone 3GS, which is actually the second iPhone made. It was just called the 3G because that's what it had instead of 2G, which I guess was a thing at one point. Was 2G cellular data a thing at one point? I guess it had to have been, because this is the iPhone 3G right here. All right, we're gonna put this off to the side. And we're gonna go ahead and take a quick peek at this. Actually, this is also actually all of these are really cool. All of these are actually really cool. Okay. Yes, wait. Okay, so we're gonna wait for the original iPod, but both of these are also really freaking cool. I'm really excited for both of these, but we're gonna wait for the original iPhone to be over there. Let's go ahead. Let's open up this one. So let's go ahead. Let's get into this. Red wine. Sorry, I have that, hopefully friggin' Lady Gaga doesn't take down the stream for my epic singing, which happens, but, sorry, I'm just singing the Lady Gaga song that I played earlier, which, by the way, if you're watching the video, if you're watching the video right now, and you didn't tune into the stream Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. EDT, and hear me sing Lady Gaga, you're missing out. You're missing out big time. And all the people in the stream right now are laughing at you. They are laughing at you. And listen, all you had to do was join the stream. That's all you had to do. All right, let's open it up. I think I stabbed myself. Okay. I'm excited about this. I know what's in this as well. Okay. Got some newspaper here. Toss that off to the side in our big newspaper trash can. Oh, look at that, guys. There are two devices in here. Let's go ahead, make sure there's nothing else in here. Doesn't look to be. So let's go ahead and slide that off camera. We have with us two original in-box iPod Shuffle. So if you guys don't remember, I just want to show you, because it is important to me, this right here is the second generation iPod Shuffle, right? This is the second generation iPod Shuffle. This tiny little baby thing right here, very small, very little. And this was the original iPod Shuffle right here. This thing is much larger. So honestly, guys, let's open it up. So what's really interesting about this thing is, for starters, this entire thing, the whole thing here, was literally all just one big memory stick. And it held, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys guess, okay? We got an entire dedicated USB, okay? I'm not joking when I say USB. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. When I say USB, I mean USB, because it is entirely and literally a USB. It's a USB. It is, that's how you plug it in, that's how you listen to it, that's how you charge to it. It is a USB, so this is literally just a thumb drive. What do you guys think? How much do you think this thing holds? Do you think probably 16 gigabytes? 32 gigabytes? Okay, 128 gigabytes? 512 megabytes. This holds 512 megabytes and retailed for like $250 at the time. $250 for this thumb drive, basically. A thumb drive with a headphone jack in it. I don't think either of these have anything on them, but I could be wrong, because I believe they are both factory new. As you can see, these things are really They're in pristine condition here. I'll see if I can show you guys up there that these things they're in beautiful condition. They came with an original, well, not necessarily original. They came with a lanyard, which I'm just gonna actually go ahead and I'm just gonna toss these back in there. They came with lanyards right there, which you could reclip on and have it plugged in. So theoretically, you would grab your Dirty Buds here and grab your Dirty Buds and grab all 8 of the songs that you have decided to place onto your thumb drive and plug it in right there. And theoretically, you'd be out on the town listening to your iPod Shuffle like this. Now, you're probably thinking, why was it called the iPod Shuffle? I'll tell you why it was called the iPod Shuffle, because this was the first ever iPod that had a shuffle feature. The first one. This was not an industry standard, and it's a fun little tidbit that I always like to give when telling you guys about the original iPod Shuffle, is actually this shuffle feature was truly random. The code behind this was that you just shuffle, right? But that wasn't enough for the brand consumer, because sometimes when things are truly random, humans like to recognize pattern. Okay, so I go, hey man, if I have 120 songs on here, which is roughly how much 512 megabytes could hold, then how come, tell me why, sometimes I hear the song from the same album in a row? How come? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because it's purely random, and when things are purely random, sometimes you see patterns. So they had to specifically market and code this to be more random from already normal random. So you had them making sure they weren't playing 2 songs from the same artist in a row, making sure they weren't playing 2 songs from the same album in a row. And that was really difficult for them, obviously, because you had to fit it in this tiny little thing. But this actually has bad shuffle, and if I had 40 Kanye songs and 40 Taylor Swift songs, it would not shuffle them properly to at least the shuffle that we know now, if you guys have Apple Music or whatever you guys have. Alright, let's package this back up. We do have 2 here. We do have 2. I'm excited about this, and honestly, you know, maybe I give one away. Maybe I give one of them to the people watching the video right now, or maybe I give one of them away to people watching the stream right now. Honestly, it's up to if I'm feeling it. It's up to if I'm feeling a little bit like Willy Wonka. You know, famous philanthropist Willy Wonka. We're gonna go ahead and toss this back in the box because I want it to stay in pristine shape. So I do have a second one right here. It's literally the exact same contents, 1-to-1. Did I get a perm? I did not get a perm. No, my hair is just naturally like this. I appreciate that, I think, but no, my hair is just naturally like this. It's a little more humid outside today, and a little hotter outside today where I live, so it does tend to curl a little bit more, but no, it is my natural hair. I don't really know how I'd prove that to you, but I'll take it as a compliment. So, we're gonna put the 2 iPod Shuffle original ones still in box, by the way, if you guys want to read that information right there. Actually, I don't think I can give that to you. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna register. It's also just a bunch of random, like, serial codes and all that kind of stuff. But yeah. I also don't want to give you guys my UPC codes because I don't know what you can do with them. Even though I guess the device is like 1,000 years old, so probably nothing. All right, down to the last couple Apple devices here, okay? We're down to the last few. No, this is the original iPhone, okay. This one's really cool. This one's really freaking cool. Okay, let's open it. This is really cool. Okay. So this one also is going to be something that we can see if it boots up, which I know is something that you guys love to watch me boot up old phones and see what's on them. Maybe I should, from now on, should I a little extra frizz. You know there's always a little extra frizz out in the humidity. Should I market my videos more towards trying to find iPods that haven't been cleared? I'm down to kind of look for iPods that haven't been cleared and maybe see little tiny piece of history in them. But okay, I digress. This is so cool. This is so freaking cool. Oh, this thing is beautiful. This is it, y'all. the original iPod Nano. Now I'm really excited about this for one reason and one reason only. This is Apple refurbished, which means, to put that into kind of the layman's terms, is essentially this is still gonna have a seal around it. But back in the day, you couldn't wipe these unless you physically removed the physical drive and like cleared it yourself. Unlike the Shuffle, which was only a physical drive, this thing was not. So honestly, I don't need to get into the litigious part. Essentially, this thing is going to be in pristine condition, steel sealed, and also might have a ton of music on it. So let's just look at that, y'all. All right, we open it up like a book in 3, 2, 1. Y'all. Oh my gosh. Ah! I don't want to break it. Okay, so let's just put this to the side. I mean, I think there's manuals in here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's actually check what's in here. Ooh! Y'all. Another pair of Dirty Buds! Let's go! These things are actually not really that easy to find, the original Apple ones, so I'm kind of impressed that they're all here. And I have this many pairs. I wonder if that means anything. It's got a little apple on the, what is that called? The binding? I don't know what it's called. Something like that. Yeah, it's pretty crisp. So let's check this out, y'all. Let's take the seal. Oh, okay. Does it not peel anymore? No, it doesn't. Wow, this thing, y'all, I've said this a couple times. This does not feel like prime chucking material. This does not feel like premium chucking material. I'm sorry about that. Save the old headphones for me. I love them. They're classic. I will save a pair of Dirty Buds for you as I have way more than I know what to deal with. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's plug in the Apple Firewire. Come on. Y'all! It boots up! Let's go! I have no idea how long this thing is going to take to charge, and I also don't know how to turn it off and on. Oh. Y'all. It's booting. It's up. We have... Wait. Can you hear that, y'all? Can you hear this clicking? I'm scared that if I unplug it, it'll die, because I don't know how much battery it has left in it. How do I hit back? Y'all, please say there's music on here. There's music on here. There's music on here! Okay. So this is one of the things that you can't actually listen to unless you have headphones. Let's go ahead and plug in a pair of Dirty Buds here. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is like all ridiculously, like, sexual old school rap. I'm talking sexy ladies, sexy back. I guess that's not super sexual, but until the end of time. Let's see here. We got Bump in the Trunk, Candy Paint. Y'all, this is super cool. There's not much music on here, but like, hopefully that's distorted enough to allow for it to play. The charger looks so big. They are really big. They're actually 30 pin. So I believe the current iPod Touch Lightning, or the current Apple Lightning cable, which is not USB-C, for whatever reason, is 8 pins, and this right here is 30 pin. I can actually see if I can show you guys a little bit of a closer up shot of it. There's no way I can get super close just because the actual definition of the camera isn't going to be great, but I'll show you guys right here if I can. There is 30 pins in this thing, so If you guys can see just like that lower level right down there, there's actually 30 pins in there. This charger is literally breaking on me. That's actually kind of a cool shot of seeing all the interior of it. Because I have, okay. Literally broke on me. Literally broke. Hilarious. It is literally broken. Okay. Well, that's fun. So yeah, I have tons of dirty old earbuds, but that Ipod Nano, I have every intention of loading my own music onto and making it like my daily rider, or maybe giving it to someone who would appreciate it more. But this thing is freaking awesome. I had no idea this thing was gonna boot and have music on it and still be sealed. It's in such good condition. It's seriously really cool. And I think I just go, what? Oh, that locks it to me. Oh, okay, so back in the day, you just locked it. That makes sense. So, the cool thing about this is that I don't know how to turn it off, which is super cool. Photos. Okay. Are there photos on this? Oh, this was back in the day when you could store photos on this, but you couldn't actually take photos on this, which, you know, how useful that might have been for everyone. It's a good place to store your photos, but you couldn't actually, see there is a shuffle option here. Losing My Way by Justin Timberlake. This song is called Future Sex, Love Sounds, so that's fun. We aren't going to play any music just because I don't want it to get taken down, but this is the moment of truth. Do you guys think the battery will hold? You guys see that white screen right here when I unplug it in 3, 2, 1. It freaking stays, y'all. It stays. That means that this holds charge. How much charge? Couldn't tell you, but it does indeed hold charge. So I don't know how to turn this off. Don't know how. No idea how to turn this off, honestly. So I guess we're just gonna let it sit in its case and die because I don't have any other solution. If anyone knows how to turn this off, yeah. Also, I know what a Zune is. Is that a Microsoft Zune? I would get a Microsoft Zune. Didn't they make one in like 2018? Maybe like 2012, and they came in like brown or whatever. No, I do know what a Microsoft Zune is. And it feels redundant because at that point phones had them, but I don't know. No, it's not a Microsoft Zune. All things are Apple products, which is good. So let's go ahead and open up the original iPhone 3GS. All right. I'm very excited about this thing because this should, in theory, boot. So iPhone 3GS was back when you had to do AT&T. You had to have a contract with AT&T. So I could not actually use this phone as my daily rider if I desired to. But let's go ahead, take out all this newspaper here. Let's toss that in our patent pending newspaper holder. And, just kidding, you guys thought it was gonna be the iPhone. It's not. Here it is. The iPhone 3GS. So this has some extra packaging in it because it is not wanting to come out, but let's go look at that, y'all. All right. So I personally have not inspected this to make sure it isn't shattered, to make sure the battery works. I haven't inspected any of that. This is all on my own fruition. But let's go ahead and try our best to open this up. Okay. Woo! Oh, wow. Wow. Oh my gosh, okay, it's booting. It's booting. It's up. It's up. I didn't want it to boot, but it is. Okay. Whoa, this thing is a chonker. Holy crap, y'all. That thing is thick. Hold on, I'm gonna bring you an Ipod Touch. What would this be? This is an Ipod Touch, second generation. Second generation Ipod Touch, okay? Look how much thinner that is than this phone. This phone is a freaking chonker. Oh my gosh, okay. Y'all, it boots. Insert a valid SIM with no pin lock to boot phone. This thing, A, This thing feels so nice in my hands. Like, I could use this as my daily rider if it worked. Okay, United States, yep. Choose a network. Do I have to?
The Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass this to you once I put it. Okay, yeah. We're gonna send that to my producer here to put in the Wi-Fi, to allow for us to hopefully connect and maybe see that camera quality and all that kind of stuff. Also, all of the videos that I did film on like the little iPods and all that kind of stuff, if you check out the video when I actually drop it, of kind of like the highlights and all that stuff, you're gonna see it on there. So no stress, no worries. So let's go ahead and while we're setting that up, let's check out what we got here. We have 2 iPod shuffles. We have a iPod Touch 2nd gen, an iPod Touch 1st gen. There we go. iPod 1st and 2nd generation. iPod 3rd generation, which by the way is absolutely no different from this one in any way, shape, or form. We also have an iPod Touch 4th generation, which is a little smaller, a little nicer, a little more compact.
I got you in.
All right, we're in.
You're welcome, man.
Okay, this thing. Insert a SIM card. We need to insert a SIM card, and it needs to be AT&T, or else it would not let us in. Y'all, that's really disappointing. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be straight up. That's really disappointing. If you don't have a contract with AT&T, they won't let you use the phone, and AT&T will no longer support me using this as my phone. AT&T would say, no, we're not going to allow you to do that. So
I have AT&T. I could get you a SIM card maybe for the next stream.
Okay, all right,
We'll
maybe
figure it out.
for the next stream, everyone, we will see if we can get this up and running. I also have every intention of getting the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 5 for the next stream, but just kind of like this original screen and all this kind of stuff. For any of you guys who had the original iPhone, I'm sure that's super nostalgic. This thing feels like the most luxurious brick I've ever held in my life. This feels like I'm holding the supreme brick. It's honestly, I see why Apple is a $1 trillion company. It feels, literally it's indescribable to feel, because it feels so quality, and when this came out, trust me y'all, it was. We have the iPhone 3GS. We also have the Ipod Nano right there. Let's go ahead and actually... Oh, sounds like it's thundering a little bit outside.
That's loud.
Yeah, it is really loud. I do have a dynamic mic, which means that you guys can probably hear that beautifully. And I do plan on getting a box for this. It's just kind of difficult to find people selling boxes just on their own for not ridiculously large prices, because they understand that if you're just selling the box, clearly they want it for a good price, so they pay a good price. I've actually had times where boxes have cost more than the device that goes in them, which is absolutely crazy. So, my favorite device. Out of all of the ones that I have so far, and out of all of the ones that we've unboxed on our stream today, I think the iPhone 3GS is something that is honestly incomparable when it comes to, I've held all these, I've used all of these, I've actually had an iPod Touch 4 as my daily runner, like something that I used when I was a little tyke, and I loved it. And it was great for playing games, just like the iPod Touch 3, which is hardware-wise absolutely no different from the iPod Touch 2. So honestly, I could have been scammed. No idea at all. But the iPhone, honestly, I can't even put into words how it feels to just hold in your hand. For those of you who know me in real life, ask to hold this in my hand, and I will let you. It feels like a phone that you paid $800 for back in the day. Now, obviously, this phone's worth like $100, not even close to that, but it would be very cool to use for a little while. So, quick announcement. First off, I am going to be using these devices and one other one. I'm going to be making a video on these. Obviously, these stream highlights that you see right here will be a video. You'll be in the video. Me talking right now might be in the video. We'll see. But something that I do want to announce is that I am getting something called a BlackBerry Torch 850, I believe. Maybe it's the 650, and it is currently the cheapest smartphone in production. So when you look at things like this, when this came out, this was a top tier. This was a flagship. This was the biggest. This was the best. This was the brightest. This was the craziest. People were begging, contacting their lawyers to get out of contract with the Verizon, to get onto a contract with AT&T so they could hold and use one of these. And nowadays, it's just not ever something you see. You can even see the AT&T logo on the back there because it was an AT&T exclusive. You could not use the iPhone 3GS on Verizon. You couldn't do it. It wasn't possible. I mean, maybe if you jailbroke it, but even to get into the phone to jailbreak it, you needed an AT&T SIM card, which you have to have AT&T install themselves. It is not something that you can, not something that you can just slide in like it is nowadays. Honestly, y'all, I'm going to be using a BlackBerry Torch, and I'm going to be chilling with that, vibing with that, and we're going to see how long we can actually live with that thing. I think we're going to maybe be able to live for like a couple days, maybe a couple weeks. We'll see if you can even use something like the iPhone 3GS or even like comparable non-flagship technology of the day to live. It's the 2009 phone. It was retailed for about $200 back then, $250. And in 2009, the iPhone 3GS was retailing for like $800. So it was a completely different ball game, completely different ballpark, and we're gonna see if we can live with it. Honestly, y'all, that's gonna do it for my stream. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in to the greatest, most popular, best, I mean, or arguably best managed, best maintained live event, maybe in all of history. I'd argue the Olympics is probably second place, and Super Bowl 50 is probably third, but clearly, It's Me Lily Apple Unboxing is definitely number one up on that list. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have been great. You've been fun. If you guys want to support the stream, make the next one happen faster, I do have a Cash App link right down there, and on the top it's pinned up on the thing. Obviously, no requirement, no need, no necessity or any way, shape, or form to do that. But if you guys want to help out the stream, I have a Cash App link. You can send a $1 bill. You can send $2, whatever you want. You can send infinite amount of money. It doesn't matter. Everything is appreciated. It helps me do this sooner and more frequent because Apple products are expensive. Even ones that are 10 years old, they get expensive. But thank you guys so much for watching. Honestly, you've been great. Until next time, peace out.